With pasture being the backbone of New Zealand farming, the availability, quality and cost effectiveness of growing this resource is vital to a farm's success. The more pasture a farmer can grow, faster and cheaper, the more economical that farm will be. The use of solid nitrogen fertiliser, urea, as a tool to boost pasture production has been successfully used in New Zealand for many years. However, with increased economic and environmental pressures, alternative programs of nitrogen application have to be achieved. Donaghy's LessN is providing that solution. LessN significantly increases pasture dry matter response to nitrogen fertiliser. The increase in nitrogen response enables less rates of urea to be applied per hectare without reducing pasture production. In fact, extensive research has shown that the LessN system allows farmers to grow similar levels of pastures to traditional application rates of solid urea, but with only half the amount of urea. LessN is a nitrogen response enhancer formulated specifically for use in combination with dissolved urea fertilisers. Being a liquid product, the LessN system combines dissolved urea and LessN for spraying onto pastures, as opposed to the traditional practice of spreading solid urea. Spraying has many advantages. Being liquid, both components are readily absorbed by the leaf. Uptake in the plant is rapid, so is the transformation into the ammonium form of nitrogen, integral to the plant's amino acid production. Urea applied in solid form takes time to change and move through the soil and reach plant roots. Most nitrogen taken up from the soil is in the nitrate form, which must then be changed into ammonium in the shoots, costing the plant time and energy. Plant shoots are the most demanding of nitrogen supply. Foliar application allows this to be addressed directly, avoiding issues of ammonia volatilization from the soil surface, nitrate leaching down the soil profile, and the time lag to reach the plant shoots. So what is LessN and what is it doing to the plant to increase growth? LessN is based on a range of selected beneficial microorganisms grown in optimized conditions to produce bioactives that stimulate growth response in plant cells. Modes of action studies on LessN have confirmed at least 4 diverse types of active ingredients make up LessN. There are 2 key plant cell components that LessN targets: chloroplasts and mitochondria. Chloroplasts are major storage areas for plant energy and are the sites for photosynthesis, turning sunlight into energy. Mitochondria are also vital components of the plant cell, conducting plant respiration, the process of turning stored sugars into available energy. The uptake of LessN by the plant stimulates chloroplast activity in the plant cells, producing an immediate release of energy in the form of carbohydrate, which times in perfectly with the provision of foliar nitrogen. The increased carbohydrate levels produced by the LessN stimulation provide the energy which is often missing in the plants just after grazing. The extra carbohydrates produced by LessN form with the ammonium provided by the dissolved urea to enhance the conversion of ammonium to amino acids, increasing protein production and pasture growth. The aim of nitrogen fertilizer is to produce amino acids, the building blocks of protein, so that protein formation can enable pasture growth. LessN aids the efficiency of this process. The more amino acids produced in a timely manner, the faster and the greater the protein formation and growth. The LessN system provides the perfect match of the right form of nitrogen, ammonium, at the right time, just after grazing, at the right place, directly to the plant foliage, and provides boost in carbohydrates to match for making amino acids to build more protein to drive plant growth. Applied a few days after grazing means that the LessN system provides a nitrogen supply just when the plant needs it most, to better encourage rapid growth before the next grazing. The fast pasture response to all the right conditions and the stimulation of chloroplasts mean the plant can restore its energy reserves sooner in the grazing cycle. Through significantly increasing pasture responses to nitrogen fertilizer, farmers can grow similar amounts of pasture as with traditional spread urea, but with just half the amount of urea applied. This has significant impact on a farm's profit, as the amount farmers spend on urea halves. LessN also provides a valuable tool to the dairy industry to reduce the amount of nitrogen fertilizer being used on farm, which can ultimately result in less impact on the environment. Since 2007, LessN has been evaluated in 67 individual farm trials. In fact, the research conducted by Donaghy's into LessN and urea is one of the largest nitrogen response studies undertaken in New Zealand. Of the 67 trials, 29 have been independent, conducted by leading Crown Research Institutes and private researchers. This research has proven that LessN doubles the nitrogen response of urea. This means the application of LessN and 40 kg dissolved urea per hectare provides equivalent dry matter production to 80 kg per hectare of solid urea. Independent trials conducted on LessN provided the exact same results as found in the in-house Donaghy's trials. The use of LessN doubles the nitrogen response of urea and provides the same dry matter production as 80 kg per hectare of solid urea. Of the 67 trials conducted on LessN, 11 were over an extended period to assess the residual effect of LessN with urea. Results show that LessN significantly increases the residual effect of dissolved urea applied at 40 kg per hectare, providing an increase in pasture production equivalent to 80 kg of spread urea out as far as 40 to 50 days. Proving again, LessN provides a valuable tool in the cost-effective management of dairy farming today.
With Donaghy's LessN, pasture like this comes easy.
The biggest benefit of LessN, besides halving my urea bill, is ease of application. Just ask my staff. Simple to mix, no block nozzles at spray time, and just look at the results. LessN, has it worked for me? Why don't you be the judge?
With lighter soil, I had so little clover it was starting to be a concern. LessN has changed all that. In fact, the amount of clover in the pasture has really surprised me. Production's 5% ahead. I'm happy.
And to make it even easier for you, order 1,000 litres today and we'll provide the use of this mixing station. Here's how to find out more. Donaghy's LessN for lasting benefits to your pasture.